going on, everyone, everywhere, and every of the sneaker professionals? Back with another sneaker review. Today I bring a pickup. I was able to get through StockX, put a bid in, and you know, they had the seller's discount fee, so somebody sold them, you know, trying to get their money back or whatever. So yeah, and yeah, I finally completed the Air Jordan 1 Union set, and they're set to release some more next year with Fragment, supposedly 2 pairs. And yeah, let's get into the box. It's the same box that we got the first time, 2018. They released these sneakers. Then you got the Bethany Beauty Supply. I believe those released like 2 years ago, 2023. So yeah, but you got this box, and every time I see Jordan Brand release this box, they usually come more of a premium edition. So if they ever release those, try to see if you really like them, because you're gonna get good product. It's like an in-house collab, that's what I call them. And your tag here, Air Jordan 1 Retro IOGSP HV 8563600 varsity red black sail, made in China. And the under part of the box is the Air Jordan 1 box, and you know, he got the 1985 Air Jordan 1, so no change there. You got the tissue paper that came in the other ones as well. That's in the insole, shows you the whole design process and whatnot. Each sneaker comes individually wrapped. Got the tissue paper here, and you got your YCM sticker there. And let's get into these beauties. Woo! Woo! Yes, we got them. Finally waited a couple months after release. You know, I tried to release, nothing, man. So I was looking at prices, and you know, it was time. So we got the red rubber outsole, Nike branding, pivot point, star action, toe tip area. You got a sail midsole, and your upper, you know, has the Chicago. Bottom portion of the sneaker has this tumble leather. Right here, you got your varsity red tumble leather going up to the eye stays. And on the heel, you got this off-white sail vamp area here, tumble leather. Same thing on your underlay here. Wraps around the medial. Your swoosh has this black nubuck, same in the medial, and the edging throughout, same thing like with the first ones, have this yellow aged look all throughout, everywhere there. So that is all throughout the sneaker where there's any leather and whatnot. So there you go. You got 3 sets of laces. You got the one sail, the one yellow, and black, and then when it goes up to the top, it turns into the gray, you know, as that was done with the other 2 sneakers. You have the storm blue pair and the black toe pair. And on the upper portion collar area here, you have the shadow colorway, and that doesn't flow through the whole thing, as you know, the tongue tag does not have anything that resembles the shadow. This is like a new tag. It's like a plasticky tag, and it looks very like sketch style font and everything like that. No embroidered like they normally come, so that's different. Your tongue is the nylon, and it has the aged look. It has like a reddish look, even though the foam is yellow, of course. I don't know, just gives off like a reddish look. The top portion is black, and the tongue is black as well, and that's the whole look of the behind the tongue thing going on there. Where the sneaker is met from the Chicago to the shadow, you have this university blue stitching, and it's the zigzag stitching, and that wraps around here, you know, it just flows through. And you got the Union tag here, Union LA, as UN/LA, and it has that underneath here, so it's the same the other way. And you have gray tumbled leather, and then your Air Jordan Wings logo. It is oversized, and it stops right here at the stitching going on right there, and it is in between these 2 eyelids there. Nothing in the medial side. The upper portion of the collar here, it is of a felt material, which is like real cheap. It's not suede, but you know, it has that effect that they that Chris Gibbs was looking for, and the Union team. I like the contrast stitching going on right here with the tongue. It has the black contrast stitching. You're not gonna see it, but looking at the sneaker in hand like this, it has a nice like look to it, is what I'm gonna say. And depending on how you lace them, you know, you could maybe get them to be exposed, so you can see that little detail there. And your sock liner is black, and it has like, you know, this rib feeling, nice durable feeling. And then you have what's on the tissue paper, the Air Jordan, the tongue there, the design, you know, the whole like mood board, you know, step by step what they want to get accomplished on the sneaker. So yeah. And what would I rate these? I'd rate these a 9. You know, one thing I wish they would have done a little bit better is the shape on the toe box. It just doesn't look as great as I would have liked. That's all. But you know, everything else is great about the sneaker. I like the whole thing. And yeah, so the other sneaker does come with a tag that they did the first time go around. And here you have the Jumpman white, and then it says Union. You flip that around, it's solid, and it has the same university blue looking color showing there. So, and this one, I believe it's like a different insole, because you know they had a whole bunch of things going on in tissue paper. But yeah, that's what's there. And you know, these will be able to wear, while the other ones that I have are 10.5, and it is too small, but I wanted to add them to the collection. So you know, I'm gonna do like another video showing all of them. As far as now, I'm just gonna show you, you know, we got the Chicago here, 2015 edition here, and you can see bottom portion of the sneaker. Let's get this. There you go. Slightly different shade of red there. And shadow, there you go. So there you go. You know, and in the future, from what I was seeing, I mean, from what's gonna happen is, I wanted to say is, we haven't got those in the 85 cut. They released the breads this year, and supposedly they're going to release some more breads in the fall, October, around, you know, the time where the sneakers got banned, which were actually airships and all that storytelling that Nike's done in the past. And I don't know, I'm guessing they're going to be more of a premium edition than the ones already released, and that was a white glove affair that they did in February. So we'll see. I don't know if they'll be on $500, $1,000, you know. That's where Nike's trending. They just released the Swarovskis, the women's shadow lows, basically, in that colorway. And yeah, they sold out. I didn't try for those, but yeah. And you know, we had the reimagined black toes that's sitting. Nobody cares for them. Well, not nobody, but you know, the majority of people really not feeling them, especially with the Air Jordan different logos, not the Wings logo. And then you have the UNCs. So what I think is going to end up happening is they're going to make those really limited whenever they do the 85 cut. So if you are thinking about getting those sneakers and you're just like, oh, I'll just wait for the 85, well, more than likely you're going to pay resale. They ain't going to make that many because they're just going to keep them limited. And if they ever way in the future do, it's going to be like 15 years from after they release them. So it ain't going to be no time soon. So the best thing to do is to get your pairs now, the reimagined pairs, so you don't miss out. Prices are great right now, so just helping anyone that is on the fence on that decision. That's all. That's just my opinion. So yeah, because I don't see Jordan Brand releasing the 85 and then they'll be sitting as well, unless they're going back to like the 85 when they were, all those sneakers were sitting. You know, people bought pairs, but there was a lot that went on sale for skateboarders. You know, they would use the Air Jordan 1 to skateboard in. So yeah, YouTube, hope you enjoyed this review. It's your boy, the Sneaker Professional. I'm signing out. Peace.